CFC Wealth Advisors. Good morning, Kevin Lloyd.
Good morning, Kelly McGraw. How are you?
Hey
Good.
there.
You had a tax seminar earlier in the week. How'd it go?
We did. Even on the coldest day, we had a full room. And, in fact, we actually had someone show up right at the end as well, too. And he said, doesn't look like you even had a seat for me. I said, oh, yeah, we did. We could have brought one in, but we're done now. But maybe you can catch the next one.
All right, good. The next one is going to be, February 28th? Is that right?
Yes, the February 1st workshop is completely full, and we opened up a new one for February 28th.
All right, we'll tell you how to sign up for that later on in the segment. All right, now, we love your stories, Kevin. You have a story this week of 3 different couples, hypothetically, all earning the same exact money.
Well, 2 of them earn the same, and so here's what it is. We got couple A. They're 70 and a half. They have an income of $85,000. And couple B is still working. They're in their 50s. They make $85,000. And couple C is 65 years old, and their income is $101,000. And so let me just ask Kelly or McGraw, which one do you think will pay the most in tax?
I would say the couple in their 50s?
Can I answer?
You can answer.
Yes, I know this because I listen to the show When Retirement Happens on the weekend with Kevin Lloyd. It's B. The 50-year-old couple making $80,000, they pay more taxes than either of the other couples.
Yes, and what we're
That's what I
talking
said.
about is federal taxes, but it also depends, right? It depends on that person's situation. So if we're just assuming standard deductions, which in 2018 is $24,000 for a married couple, but why do they pay more? So couple B, they're working. So work income's just going to go through the brackets. Now couple A, that's 70 and a half, they're getting Social Security. It's $35,000 a year. Now, they are disqualifying themselves from receiving Social Security tax-free because they have a $10,000 pension and they're taking $40,000 out of their IRA. It gives them a total of $85,000. Now, that part of Social Security, even though it's taxable, 15%, no matter what you do wrong, at least 15% of Social Security is going to be tax-free. That's why couple B pays more than couple A. So couple B is going to pay approximately $6,600 in tax. Couple A, the 70-and-a-half couple, is going to pay about $5,600 in tax. And that's because 15% of Social Security is not taxable no matter what you do. So no matter how you take it, no matter how much you screw up Social Security, at least 15% of it's going to be tax-free to you.
So this is important. If you're given the wrong advice and you do it completely wrong, the worst you can do is getting 15% tax on your Social Security. But if you listen to Kevin Lloyd and you do it correctly, oftentimes that number can be 0.
Absolutely. So 15% of your Social Security is always going to be tax-free. But let's just jump over to couple C here. Couple C is 65. Couple C has seen me. And I showed them how to maximize Social Security, how not to pay tax on Social Security down the road. So couple 65, they haven't elected their Social Security benefits yet. They want to maximize them. So I'm having them pull out $24,000 out of their IRA, and they had this stock, and it had a gain of about $77,000, which would give them an income of $101,000. Kelly, guess what their tax bill is?
Oh, boy. I don't know, Kevin. What?
65-year-old couple making $100,000 a year. What's their taxes?
Am I supposed to just totally guess?
Kevin, are you there?
Yes, so their tax bill is 0.
What?
Say what?
Their tax bill is 0. And see, what I find is that most financial advisors aren't talking to their clients about trying to help them keep their taxes at nothing or eliminate them or reduce them as much as possible. And so if you think about this, everybody thinks that when I sell a stock for long-term capital gains, I'm going to be in the 15% bracket. Sometimes I hear the 20% bracket, but they forget about people that are under certain thresholds, like this couple here, you do not pay tax on long-term capital gains. So because they're not paying tax on the long-term capital gains and they get $24,000 of standard deductions, that IRA money is completely wiped out and they pay zero tax on it. So, you think about it and you think, well, IRAs are taxable, right? Yeah, they are, but does it mean that I have to pay tax? So I want a strategy to try to keep as much money as possible. Now, this couple, when they turn 70, they're going to turn their Social Security on. They're going to maximize Social Security. So the Social Security now is going to be $50,000. They're going to pull $20,000 out of their IRA, and they're going to take $15,000 out of their Roth IRA. It's going to give them the same $85,000, just like couple A and couple B. Remember, couple B is paying $6,600 in tax. Couple A is paying $5,600 in tax. Now, couple C, when they get the $85,000 at their age 70, their tax bill is going to be zero as well, too.
Aha.
That's because they had a proactive, forward-looking tax plan.
That's why when you ask your financial planner or your advisor, hey, what do I do with my taxes? And they look at you with a blank stare and they say, I don't know, go talk to somebody who knows what they're doing. You go to Kevin Lloyd. Kevin, now this, some of the examples, and this will be in that next tax workshop, correct?
This will be in the next tax workshop as well, too. But, you think about it, like earlier when you were talking about when you were building your bar and you had to cut out the sink.
Yeah.
And you said, it's kind of hard to cut this out because I'm going to mess up like a $2,000 top here.
Right.
I want to make sure, because if I'm a half inch off, I mess the whole thing up. It's the same thing. It's just looking at it a little differently. Because, see, couple A, if they mess up in 20 years, you look back, they would have given up $111,000 in tax. That's without even any increases. We're saving people thousands of dollars in tax because we have a strategy.
There you go. Kevin Lloyd, the next workshop is February 28th. It will fill up. But you need to reserve a seat. No cost, no obligation. It's a great way to sort of listen and to talk and ask questions about things exactly like this. The phone number for the office, 314-641-1010, right? 641-1010? 314.
That is correct.
314-641-1010. And you can certainly register online. The website is whenretirementhappens.com. And, of course, the show on Saturday morning with Kevin Lloyd and yours truly. Kevin, have a good week. Good stuff. Thanks for checking in.
You too.